Good morning, class. Today, in continuation chapter, is matter around us pure? I would like to explain you about non-matters. Already we have discussed about the properties of matters. What is a non-matter? A non-matter is an element that is neither malleable nor ductile and does not conduct electricity. Now, the physical properties of non-matters. The physical properties of non-metals are just the opposite of the physical properties of matter. We will discuss important physical properties of non-metal, which are all these. Non-metals non-metals are solid or gases except bromine, which is a liquid non-metal at room temperature. For example, carbon is solid at room temperature. Sulfur is solid at room temperature. Chlorine is gas at room temperature. Only bromine is a non-metal which is liquid at room temperature. It means that all the non-metals are solids or gases except bromine, which is a liquid non-metal at room temperature. Now, next is non-metals are not malleable, non-metals are brittle. This means that non-metals cannot be beaten into thin sheets with a hammer. They break into small pieces when hammered. We cannot get thin sheets from non-metals. It is a characteristic property of solid non-matter. Non-metals are not ductile. This means that non-metals cannot be drawn into wires. When stretched, sulfur and phosphorus break into pieces and do not form wires. It means that we cannot get wires from non-metals. So we can conclude that non-metals are neither malleable nor ductile. Non-metals are brittle. They are bad conductor of heat and electricity. This means that non-metals, they do not allow heat and electricity to pass through them. Many of the non-metals are in fact insulators. It means that non-metals are bad conductor of heat. They are also known as insulators. There are some exceptions like diamond and graphite. Diamond is non-metal which is good conductor of heat, whereas graphite too is a non-metal which is good conductor of heat. Being a good conductor of electricity, graphite is used for making electrode as that in the dry cell. Now, non-metals are generally soft. They can be easily cut with a knife. Only one non-metal, that is carbon in the form of diamond, is very hard. In fact, diamond is the hardest natural substance known. Non-metals are not strong. They have low tensile strength. This means that non-metals cannot hold large weights without breaking. When a large weight is placed on a graphite sheet, it breaks. Non-metals have comparative low melting point and boiling point. This means that non-metals melt and vaporizes at comparatively low temperature. The majority of non-metals have very low boiling points, due to which they exist as gases at room temperature. Children, please note down, the majority of non-metals have very low boiling points, due to which they exist as gases at room temperature. Only one non-metal, graphite, has a very high melting point, that is of 3700 degrees Celsius. Non-metals have low densities. It means that they are light substances. Only one non-metal, iodine, has higher densities. Non-metal are non-sonorous. What is the meaning of non-sonorous? As they do not make ringing sound when we strike them. Non-metals has many different colors. Carbon is black in color. Sulfur is yellowish green in color. Bromine is red brown in color, whereas chlorine is yellowish in color. Though non-metals are less as compared to metals, but they play very important role in our daily life. Life would not have been possible without the presence of non-metals on earth. For example, carbon is important non-metal. All the life is based on carbon compound because carbon compound like protein, carbohydrate, vitamins and fats. They are essential for growth and development of living organism. At the same time, oxygen is non-metal which is essential for breathing to maintain life. Thank you.